Bob,
Yeah.
all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. I'd like to call the make a motion to call the meeting in open session open today. Is there a motion? Mike, is there a second? Jason, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. The pledge of the flag. Stand, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, have we got to do the oath of the new board member that was elected yesterday, Miss Wendy Cox? You may come up.
You can do it from right here.
Okay.
She can just stand there and raise her.
Just raise your right hand and you repeat after me, please. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and the Constitution of the State of New York,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of Board of Education member
of Board of Education member
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Privilege of the floor. Is there anyone that'd like to speak on the privilege of the floor this evening? No one's, okay. Board accommodations and presentations.
It's me. Thank you everyone for joining us here tonight. This is not our usual Board of Education site, but it's an exciting place for us to be, certainly in our library and media center tonight. Glad that we found it, door number 10, right? A lot of you probably have personal contacts. I'm glad you're here tonight. This is by far the board and my favorite night of the month when we get to honor our students who have shown distinction. And tonight, we have the distinction of honoring our next group of Falcons of the Month. Each school in our district celebrates numerous students each and every month for being outstanding. We have asked our schools to select one individual from the many honored to represent the group. Therefore, the students we will be honoring tonight were selected because they personified the trait or characteristic being celebrated this month. In other words, these students that are here tonight that will be called out represent the best of the month. So I'm going to read to you what it says here on the certificate, each certificate and full language or certificate. The certificate of recognition says this: whereas the philosophy of education of the Niagara Wheatfield Central School District calls for aiding all students in the development and achievement of their potential, and whereas the primary goals of the school district include encouraging each student to develop a sense of values, instill a feeling of responsibility to self and others, as well as an appreciation of good citizenship. Be it resolved that the Board of Education of Niagara Wheatfield Central School District hereby recognizes the following students. And whenever I call each student up, what I ask you to do is exit through the outside rows so you can kind of come on up here. I'm going to move this so that anybody trip over the little line. Can I put this maybe over here in this corner? Okay. We're going to ask each student to come up. You're going to shake my hand. You're going to take your certificate, and then you're going to walk down and shake everybody's hand around the board table. Okay? Are we ready? It's very exciting. I'm really proud of you, so thanks for being here tonight. So, first student Hunter Dodge. Hunter.
Congratulations.
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 Next up, Elias Jonathan.
Free.
There you go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Next up, we have Sophie Quach. So- No, not you. Okay, well, if Sophie comes, we're gonna bring her back up. Next, Ryan Phillips. Where's Ryan?
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Ryan.
Congratulations.
Next, we have Ryan. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Ryan.
Job.
Sophia Stewart.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Ooh, watch yourself.
Oh.
Watch your trip. Congratulations.
Great job.
One more big round of applause for all of our award winners.
Hey, Dan.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. You got it.
I'd like to take a 10-15 minute recess for cookies and punch in the back, honoring our young students.
Sophie Quach, Sophie, if you could come up around this way, come on up. Big round of applause for Sophie.
Oh, great job. Congratulations.
You watch your trip.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Great job.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Thank you again, everyone. Thank you.
Consensus agenda items. I will now call for a motion to approve the following consensus agendas items 1 through 11. Is there a motion?
Move it.
Second,
I'll second.
any item want to be voted on separately? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, no, nay. Ayes have it. Personnel items. I will now call for a motion to approve personnel items 1 through 33. Is there a motion?
Make a motion.
Bob, is there a second? Jason, I would like to, separate items 1, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. And we will vote on the remainder. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Ayes have it.
For number one, I'm gonna turn that over to Mr. Stack.
Thank you to our members of the board. I have some very important individuals I'd like to introduce to you tonight and ask for your consideration and recommendation to their appointments this evening. The first person up is Jeff Zisha. Jeff, can you come on up? He's also joined by Jeff Jr. Who's over there eating his cookie.
Awesome.
It's my honor tonight to introduce to you Jeff Zisha. And you know, before I start with my blurb on Jeff, you want to talk about preparation and thoroughness. This is what he walked into the interview with. So this was very expensive at Kinko's. You did this in your basement. So I'm gonna pass this around. Just let the board have a look at this, but Jeff was ultra prepared. We're happy to ask the board to consider him for the appointment this evening. He's been in education now 18 years, and he started his career at St. Amelia School. He served the students, the staff, and the families of Starpoint for the last 16 years, I believe. And has spent 12 years as a fourth grade teacher, so a lot of knowledge in the classroom at the elementary level. He served as a dean of students, so worked with students extensively with some social emotional needs, and has certainly done that. So he's been in administration the last 5 years. 2 of those years have been as assistant principal at Vercano Elementary, primary, I should say, right, and Regan Intermediate. So dealing with grades 4 or 5? K to 5. All right, and the last 3 years as assistant principal there. He's very, as you can see, proud husband and father, and of his 3 children. They keep him very busy with all of their hobbies and sports and interests. I know what that's like. And he feels like he's an Uber driver sometimes. I also know what that's like. But he wouldn't trade any of that. And well, imagine. Jeff enjoys reading, traveling, and walking his dog Yankee. You're a Yankees fan? I don't know if I should say. You're in good place. All right, Jeff is a Buffalo sports fan. He certainly loves going to sporting events, and he loves his Buffalo Bills, as we all do. So Jeff, without further ado, we'd like to hopefully welcome you to our team as the Colonial Village principal, and we ask for the board support for Jeff.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Yeah, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. Congratulations.
Welcome aboard.
Item number 6, Tom.
It's my honor to yet again introduce you to Madison Townsend. She's been here before, and we just don't want you to leave. And there's good reason why. Madison joined us in the pandemic through some of our pandemic funding, and she's really been put into some tough situations, you know, and teaching throughout the pandemic and really helping us in particular at West Street School. But it doesn't stop there. She is currently working as a math specialist. Was working in a math specialist, I should say, at Eric Road. And has second grade long-term self-experience at West Street, but bigger than that, she really does devote a lot of her time to Niagara Wheatfield, and you may recognize her if you go to basketball games, or football games, because she's been helping our varsity cheerleading program as the coach. So she's very committed to us here at Niagara Wheatfield, and we'd ask for the board's recommendation to once again bring her back forward as a long-term sub next year at West Street School. Thank you for your consideration.
Thank you. I'd like to get a motion to accept her as a sub, as a long-term.
Motion or just? We just
Motion to
approve it?
vote.
We already did the motion, just approve it.
Approve it. All in favor signify, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Yes. All those opposed, nay. Ayes have it.
Congratulations.
Item number 8, Tom.
It's my honor to introduce to the board this evening Sarah Arcese. Sarah has recently interviewed for speech language path position here in our district. And she has several years of work experience, especially working with students with autism at Autism Services. And has been most recently at the Orleans Niagara BOCES Roy Hart Learning Center. And she's been there, I believe, 8 years, correct?
Yeah.
So finishing 8 years there. She enjoys spending a lot of time outdoors, certainly with her family and her husband as well. Christian, son, Owen, Christian, a husband, yep. Christian is her husband, sorry. Her son Owen and her daughter Amelia. So she's keeping busy, and we're certainly looking forward to adding her to our team here at Niagara Wheatfield as an SLP. So we ask for the board to support her appointment.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 Those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. Congratulations. Number 9, Tom?
My honor to introduce to the board Ally Fox. She's a graduate of Wilson. We're not going to hold that against her at all. SUNY Niagara, UBill University, and Niagara University. Ally is coming to Niagara Wheatfield from Grand Island Central School District, where she's been the past 3 years as a counselor. She also works as an assistant coach for SUNY Niagara's women's volleyball team, and recently welcomed her first child last September. So I'm sure you're very, very busy. Yes, you look very awake for that. Yeah, as well. Ally's certainly beyond grateful for the opportunity to come to Niagara Wheatfield. We're certainly over the moon excited for her to join our team, and we ask for the board support for her appointment.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. Congratulations. Number 10, Mr. Staff.
It's my honor and privilege to introduce to the board Courtney Beerhouse. And Courtney is looking to join our team as a Spanish teacher, namely at our middle school. She's also looking to change your wings, literally, from flyer to falcon. All right, it's okay. She's been at Maryvale the past several years as a Spanish teacher and has a lot of experience prior to that. She enjoys camping and reading, traveling, playing and watching various sports. So there's a lot of that to do here as well. We ask that the board support Courtney's appointment as a Spanish teacher here in the district.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. Congratulations. Number 11, Mr. Stack.
Carly? My privilege and honor to introduce to the board. I think Carly's been here before. And Carly also was a grant funded speech language path, or an SLP for us here at the district. And Carly is a Star Point graduate and graduated with a master's degree in SLP speech path, summa cum laude in 2021. She's worked at Westminster Charter School, which was a K-8 program, I think, for 2 years. And you've been with us here in Niagara Wheatfield the past year, namely working, I think, on a CD mostly, out of Glover Village and Summit Air Pro. Yeah. She enjoys spending time with her family, her dogs, and volunteering at her church. And she's really enjoying working at Niagara Wheatfield. And we ask that the board continue or further her appointment to a probationary status here as an SLP.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. Congratulations. Brad, ex-official student members report.
So today, we had our senior traffic safety event. We did that with Newport at Newport. That's for anybody going to the prom.
Yeah,
It's basically just a thing on drunk driving, and awareness. And with that, there's also the prom that will be the 31st, which is next Friday already. So that's kind of crazy. There's an NHS meeting tomorrow. The spring sports are sadly already coming to an end, which is crazy. And with that, it's coming to an end of the year. We're getting there. And my position, obviously I'm gonna be graduating, so my position is going to be opening up on the board, and the application for that is due tomorrow. And then the votes will be held on June 9th to the 11th. And that's all.
Thank you, Brad. Standing committees, policy committee, first reading of policies. Okay,
You got it?
yeah. Policy 1640, absentee, early and military mail-in ballots. Policy 4211, organization chart. Policy 6190, workplace violence. Policy 6213, incidental teaching. Policy 7513, medication and personal care items. Policy 7521, students with life-threatening health conditions. And policy 7530, child abuse and maltreatment. Under President's report, I'd just like to welcome our new board member, Wendy Cox, and congratulate her for her first meeting tonight.
Oh, really quick, you have, it's the first reading, so you're gonna wanna have a vote.
Oh,
just for
okay.
the first reading.
Okay, all in favor on first reading, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, nay. Ayes have it. Okay. We're good, Wendy?
We're good.
Okay. Superintendent's report.
Thank you. Tom, if you could give just a quick update with staffing?
Thank you to the board for supporting our candidates that we brought over tonight. We're in very good position with our professional staff. This next month, we'll be certainly looking at our school support services staff for the upcoming year. So bus drivers certainly are at the top of that list. We have 2 job recruiting fairs that we're going to specifically target some drivers, hopefully, at least trainees, to get them started in the program. So those will be coming up in the next 2 weeks. And outside of that, we're just looking for a very, very strong close to the end of the school year. It's been a great one.
Good, thank you. So quick auditorium update. The odd work is expected to start June 3rd. Okay, so we don't have all the details as to what that work's gonna look like. We'll know that at the end of the week. If it results in any change in traffic flow pattern for the remainder of this year, we'll put out a little video announcement showing exactly what that traffic flow change will be. We don't know that yet, but we will know by the end of the week. But again, we do turn it over. We're really excited that that work's gonna start then. We're then looking at this project. It'll be a long project. It's going to be about probably 2 Januaries from now until it's finally finished. Okay. The Board of Education walkthrough, we're gonna talk separately. I'll send out an email to the board about that and if we're gonna finalize a date or not. Jason, thanks for your input on that. Playgrounds. Two of our playgrounds in our district right now are under repair. They need some work. One of them is at Eric Road. And the one set of swings need some repair. And there's a slide issue at West Street. We're looking to do some repair, replacement of those things in the short term. But then we're also looking into a longer term project that will incorporate playgrounds, new playgrounds at all of our buildings. And we're also looking at doing some work to the new outdoor space here on our high school, middle school campus for that'll be next to our eco campus work that we do near Cayuga Creek. So there'll be more information of that coming. Allison and I have been working on that a little bit. So we have a lot more work to do. We're still kind of in the exploratory stage, but we'll continue sharing that information as we know more. Our goal is as quickly as we can to get those pieces of the playground up and running so that they're at least in play until we get to the new playgrounds, which, that'll take a little bit of time. June 12th, 2024 is our retirement reception. Really exciting night for all of us. It's, happy for them, sad for us when we see them go. That meeting, look for some announcements. If the high school ALC air conditioning unit, which is being put up within probably the next week or so, next couple weeks. If that's not up and running, we'll probably be back in here. If that is up and running, we'll be back in the ALC. Okay. And I think that's all I have.
Thank you, Dan. Items for board discussion. Is there any old business that anyone wants to discuss? Is there any new business? Yes,
I'm sorry, my fault. Well, one more thing. I want to say thank you to our school community, for coming out to vote. It's really important. It's an important part of that democratic process, coming out to vote and, the number of yes votes and positive votes for the school budget. I always look at it this way. That says a lot about the job that the community thinks that we're doing with their children. And so I thank all of our staff for all of the work that they do, to make people come out and vote that way. So thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.
Dan. Since there's no one signed up again for public comments, right, Maureen? Okay. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting? Jason, is there a second?